All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So guys, keep your eyes out behind me. You may see Ella run through the house. She's sleeping at the moment, but you may end up seeing her like run behind me. So just so you know, I'm gonna do a reading today and just see what the energy coming in is, okay? If you guys need anything, check it out in that comment section. And I think that's about it. I've got personal readings, my oracle cards I sell on Amazon and Etsy. You can check out my shop on eBay. So right off the bat, I'm saying that someone could regret something to do with you. I'm seeing an energy of, I definitely see an energy of an abusive relationship and you going towards healthier choices. I'm seeing an energy of someone being unsure, but instead of opening up to you, like, I'm unsure if I want commitment, I'm unsure if you're the one for me, this person didn't open up to you. They could have been able to be seduced by someone else. There could have been an energy where it was kind of like squirrel. No, I like you. Oh, squirrel over here. I like this one too. But I'm seeing an energy of moving on. I don't want any more ups. I don't want any more downs. I don't want anyone with erratic behavior. They can't speak to me. They want to throw shit, abuse, give you the silent treatment. I'm definitely saying that you've closed that chapter of your life. It's like if you're unsure about someone, I don't want to be sure. Keep it over there. I don't need clarity. You keep your confusion over there. That's what I'm saying. Now, here's the twist for this though, okay? I feel like the people that you've left behind, because I feel like it's more than one, okay? I feel like it's more than one. I feel like these people, I feel like they admire you. I just heard, I'm going to give you your flowers because you handled me better than I ever thought you would. Interesting. I'm definitely seeing one specific energy where this person could have gotten you flowers. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I'm feeling that way. Now I'm hearing the song Flowers by Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours. So you could have felt like this person didn't understand you. You could have felt like there was maybe certain love languages you needed to be fulfilled and they would fall short or they didn't want to fulfill it. I'm definitely seeing that you've seen that this person had extreme moods and could have even been erratic. But I'm also seeing an energy of you being unsure about this person, unsure if you could trust them, unsure if you should deal with them, unsure. Now, why is this coming out? Because this person's changed their perspective around you. This is someone who used to think that you were toxic. This is someone who used to think that you were toxic. It's so funny though, because I feel like there's an energy here where you survived things that should have starved you and made you thirst to death. But you survived it. You moved on. You got over it. This person might be a part of your story, a part of your past, a part of your lesson, but they're not a part of your future because you've moved on and you want something better. I feel like right now you're being admired by people who fumbled you, betrayed you, people who don't even really know you. You could be really changing strangers and people who like come across your path for a moment. You could be changing them at a core level in a way that I don't think you understand. You're changing their beliefs, you're changing their viewpoints, you're changing how they show up in life. I definitely see a strong energy of people maybe looking up to you and you not knowing that. Now, it's interesting. My dog has been fine. He's been fine, but now he is stressed out. And you might even be able to soothe people who need to be soothed. You might know what to say, when to say it, how to say it. And it's like you could definitely be admired in a way that you don't know right now. A lot of people could be seeing you as something that's very magnetic. You might be here coming up, catching a lot more attention. You might notice that a lot of different people are attracted to you, want your attention, want your time. This could also be an energy where you're in a store or maybe you're getting something done. Let's say you're going to go into a car place, get something done to your car. You might have a conversation with one person and realize not too long after that multiple people have joined into the conversation. It isn't just you and that other person anymore. It's multiple people. Your energy here coming up is going to be very almost addictive to people. Now, what's interesting is I feel like it's going to be addicted to people who have fumbled you, because a lot of people are unsure about you. And that's what's kind of making the addiction worse. It's an energy of what you're up to. What are you doing? What are you up to? Where have you been? And I feel like the more people are trying to figure out about you, the more unsure that they are. And that's kind of fueling their obsession. Now, I feel like this is going to be people who fumbled you. So maybe friends who didn't really give a shit, who weren't good friends, maybe lovers, potential lovers, people you could have grown with. Again, some of this energy is people who betrayed you, people who left you behind and moved on from you. They could have felt like you were toxic or that you were a player. But what I'm saying is that there could have been something here with this black cat energy where they didn't understand you, or your independence or the way that you show up in life is threatening. So you could be a man or a woman who, again, gets a lot of attention, or maybe you were just put on this earth to heal, and a lot of people see it as a problem. And I feel like one of the issues is that you dealt with a lot of people who didn't know how to handle you. They didn't know how to communicate with you. They didn't really know about you, because as soon as they thought that they had you figured out, something changed, something shift. Oh, I got you down pat. I can tell you who you are, how everything. And then you flip it on them and they're like, fuck, I thought I had it figured out. No, you don't. You don't. And that's what I'm saying. Give me a little bit more. There could even be someone wanting to apologize to you. Give me more for these people. Yeah, saying that you've gone towards some sort of new beginning. There could be either a lot of gossip, a lot of chatter, or a lot of recognition around a union you have in your life. Maybe these are new beginnings. This could be around who you cut off, where you're going. This could also be job changes. I feel like a lot of people are recognizing that you got this no bullshit attitude, is what I'm saying. A lot of people are going to see you here coming up as someone who's hard to resist. Yeah, a lot of people are going to want to put in a ton of effort. But what Spirit's telling you is you need to be careful, because although it's like you're going to be very magnetic here coming up. But what you're not realizing is that when you're magnetic, you bring the good and the bad. So let's say that you have a very strong magnet, okay? What you're going to realize is that magnet is more than likely going to bring everything to it. Yeah, maybe the thing that you wanted, but maybe also the things that you don't. And what Spirit is telling you is that here coming up in divine timing, where you once wanted to give to certain people or have certain things work out, that's how the wheel is going to turn. You don't give a shit anymore. You don't care anymore. Again, these could be friends who fumbled you. I don't care about this friendship. Now you've matched that energy. You no longer care about that friendship. Oh, now they do. Now they care about it. Now they see it differently. Now they've changed their mind. Now they want to see if they can fix it and you guys get to a different place. That's what I'm seeing with this wheel. But what Spirit is telling you is just because people want to come in and put the effort and be dedicated to something doesn't mean that what they say that they're going to do, they're going to do. It also doesn't mean that it's meant to be at your table. Okay? So let's say that you tell me I'm allergic to shellfish. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Let's have a party tonight. I'll bring food and I bring shellfish. Do you really want that at your table? No, you do not. You done told me you were allergic to shellfish and I didn't give two damns, and I just showed you I didn't give two damns. Are you going to let that at your table? And Spirit is telling you, although a lot of people around you feel like they fumbled you, they betrayed you, they underestimated you, they fucked around, they found out, that's their problem, that's not yours. And what they want you to focus on is the people that you're being inspiring for. Those close friends who think that they can't get out of toxic relationships and you show them that they can. Those people who think, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be a parent. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this. I don't know if I can be a single parent. You're the one who shows them, yeah, actually you can. They don't put anything in your path that you can't handle. If anything, you about to thrive this out of the fucking park. They just want you to know that you're being admired by a lot of people, but you need to be very strategic and conscious around where you're putting your effort and your time into, because you might turn around and realize that you've worked so hard to make sure that the people around you are understanding and solid and true individuals. And if you're not careful, you're going to be too quick on accepting people to be around you. Yeah, you can be my friend. Yeah, you can come. Yeah, you can be here. And then you might turn around and go, wait, how did I go from clearing out my friend group and the people that I was willing to date, and maybe in the family that I'm talking to, how did it go from me having really just pure, kind, supportive energy around me to me having this again? And that's what Spirit is saying, is that you need to openly communicate with people who are coming up. And if you're unsure, or they're showing you that they're unable to open up and match you when it comes to effort, ask yourself, what do you think you're going to get and how far do you think it's going to go? For a lot of you, if you decide to give to any of these dynamics that are not good for you, it will not last more than 2 months or 2 years, okay? Yeah, you're in the process of receiving. It's time for you to receive. You've been open, you've been loving, you've been kind. And the path that you've been on has significantly wounded you, but it didn't make you give up. It made you be a little more cautious. It made you be a little more... Yeah. Okay, give me a little bit more for the people who have fumbled you, betrayed you, and the ones who admire you. 5 of Swords. Again, 7 of Wands and Death. Somebody here could have definitely blocked you or gotten in this energy of, you think you're going to get that from me. I'll be damned if you're getting that from me. Is what I'm saying. That could result in a huge change. I'm definitely seeing here coming up, you recognizing that you need to protect yourself. That if you allow people close to your table, some people don't have good intentions. Some people don't care. Some people are selfish. I'm also saying that you need to be really careful of making a bad financial decision here coming up. A bad financial decision that you've already made, but you could possibly make it again. So let's say that you have these phases where you save money, and then the next month you're like, fuck it, caution to the wind, YOLO. Be careful with that, because I am seeing an energy of you learning a lesson around money, something to do with you either paying more than what something's worth and you need to do your research next time, or putting yourself in situations where you can get it cheaper elsewhere, but you're just being lazy or you just don't want to. And I'm seeing that Spirit is telling you that you need to really do some sense of reflection and ask yourself, why do you keep going through the same things over and over again? This either has to do with marriage, you keep marrying the same people over and over again, or this has to do with money, finances, security. So this could be you making good money, but you still living paycheck to paycheck. You could have gotten yourself out of a bind, and here you are again, you right back in that damn bind. And I'm seeing Spirit is telling you that that is a lesson you need to learn in this lifetime. Yes, money grows on trees, but you need to respect it and make sure that you are using it to your benefit and not using it like it's paper that you should just throw in the wind. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Now, I'm seeing within the next 6 days, 6 weeks to maybe by June, it's like you're going to find peace in your life. You are going to be completely over the past. You might even get to a place where you're not really thinking about the past people, past circumstances, past situations. But I am saying within the next 6 days to 6 weeks to around June, someone from your past is going to reach out to you. I see that you're going to have a no bullshit attitude when it comes to this person. And I see that this is going to come in the context of either a message, a letter, a text, something of that sort. It's going to be an energy of, hey, how have you been? And I see you being very practical, logical, straight to the point, okay? Spirit is telling me that this person is going to send this message impulsively. It's going to be an energy of them kind of waking up that morning thinking of you and saying, you know what, okay, I should reach out. All right, what else do you need to know about the people who admire you? Let's jump into that. Ooh. Giving and receiving. Yeah, there's an energy here where people who are admiring you are people who want to make healthier choices and they want to follow in your footsteps. It's an energy of, when you say don't take advice from people's life who you wouldn't want to live, I think there's more people who want to live your life than what you think. And you might comment down below, but Danielle, I'm not in a healthy marriage. Danielle, I'm a single parent. Danielle, I'm someone who's never been married. I don't have children. I barely have my shit together. I don't think that you understand how much strength and determination and dedication people see that you have. It's like, yeah, you might not be where you want to be, but that doesn't mean you're going to give up. They know that you're going to get there. And it's an energy of, we don't want to be you, but but I want to be like you because you show me that being strong isn't something that happens every single day. You show me that it's okay to have a day where I'm really stressed out and I feel like nothing's going to work, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to feel the same way the next day. You're also really allowing people to drop burdens that are not theirs to carry. It's like you here coming up are going to be admired by people because, you know, maybe you're going to run into someone in the gas station or the grocery store and they're lonely, and you give them this look, and they know that that look means you can tell me what you feel you need to say. And before you know it, this person's indulging to you that maybe they just found out some horrible news and they don't know how to handle it. And it's an energy of you being able to say, well, there is no handling it. You're going to get through it. It's okay. The worst just happened. You found out bad news. Now it's time for you to continue forward. Now it's time for you to figure out, what's my next step? If it's my health, how can I get this under control? If it's a relationship that's crumbling, what's the next step for me to get my life back in order? I'm definitely seeing that you're going to give people motivation to find a better life and find better days. And I see an energy of you being really admired because people are going to see you as a giver. If you say that you're going to give me something, I know you're not going to breadcrumb me. I know you're going to give it to me. And I know that you're going to give it to me because you treat people how you want to be treated. A lot of people externally to you are seeing you as someone who's very strong, very determined. Yeah. And a lot of people are seeing you as someone who's hard to walk away from. So even people who have fumbled you, betrayed you, fucked you over, didn't choose you, a lot of people are seeing you as someone who's hard to walk away from. And you know what's funny is I just did a reading that was talking about one person specifically that had fucked you over but couldn't help but watch you. That's the energy I'm getting from this reading. I don't think that you understand how magnetic you are. How people, even if they've done you wrong, even if they claim that they can't stand you, it's still hard for them to walk away. It's like even your biggest haters, the people who are like, I can't stand them, those are also people who watch you. Those are also people who are keeping up tabs on you. What you up to, what you doing, what you been into. That's what I'm saying. Why? Because your energy's addictive and it's hard to let go of. Once they have you, they don't remember life before having you. Yeah, somebody's in a nostalgic energy and they want to reach out to you. Feeling haunted by a memory. You could have definitely put this person in a tough situation because you set a boundary with them. Come correct or don't come at all. Bring peace or don't bring shit. Bring clarity or get the fuck out of my way. Tell me what the hell you want or you ain't allowed here. I definitely see an energy of this isn't going the way that you want. It ain't just about you. It's about me and you. So what's your point? What's your place? Where you getting at? That's what I'm saying. Now I am saying, I think this year you might actually get contact from a lot more people than what you think. And this is what I'm getting. I feel like this year, you don't want to hear from no one. I don't want to hear from no one, nothing. And I think this year is going to be the year where you're going to run into everyone and their fucking mama. It's like anytime you're out in town, guess what? You're going to run into someone. This is also going to be the year where people that you have moved on from, you've gotten peace around, you don't want to talk to them anymore, you don't care. You're going to end up hearing from them. These people are going to make their way back on your path to either become a part of it again or for you to see how much you've grown, how much you've outgrown those circumstances, those situations, and how healthy you are now. Because I feel like a lot of this was around you getting healthy, you making better choices for you, making a better life for you, and realizing that it doesn't matter if someone fumbles you. It don't matter if they betrayed you. Does that hurt? Absolutely. Is that a part of your story? Absolutely. Is that pain going to be around a little longer than you want it to? Yes. But that's on them. And that's the way I like it. I'm hearing that song, that's the way I like it. Exactly, that's on them. That is on them. That's their burden to carry. That's their stress to have. That's not on you. Okay? And I think for a lot of you, there's going to be people who fumbled you and betrayed you and done some shitty things where I think you're going to come across them this year. And what I'm saying is that you're going to be very, very, very proud of yourself because these people could maybe once piss you off, trigger you. You know, maybe this is even people where they would come into a place, you would leave. I don't want to be around you. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that that's the reason it's taking place, because it can no longer affect you. But what you don't know is that there is going to be possibly 8 people specifically who are going to want to put in effort with you. And I think it's going to happen on the surprise. It's like, why are you reaching out to me? What you want? That's what I'm saying. Unexpected blast from the past. It's like when you run into these people, it's going to be unexpected. When they reach out to you, it's going to be unexpected. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of these people, there's either some sort of disconnect, or there's been a crumbling of the status you guys once held. So again, we're best friends. Oh, we ain't no more. That's a stranger. This is the person that I want to start dating. I think this might be the love of my life. Now it's like, no, that's a joke. Thank you though. I was at the circus that year. That's what I'm saying. There could also be someone insanely jealous over you right now because you're not trying to reach out to them. There could be someone really jealous because you're focusing on yourself, and you may either be giving them the cold shoulder or you just have no interest in speaking to them anymore, but they feel tied down to you. They feel like you're really aloof, and that could be something that pisses them off. Sometimes people will get pissed off if things don't bother you the way that it bothers them, because you have more control over your emotions, your mental status. You have more control than they do. That's what I'm saying. I think there could also be someone who's watching you and extremely jealous. I think they have a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, and a lot of jealousy around you because they don't like how self-focused you are. Now, this could be someone who doesn't like, if you're single, this could be someone who doesn't like how you thrive at being single. That could be for some of you. Or this could be someone who's pissed that you chose to be single over being with them. Or this is someone who's jealous over the kind of life that you're able to live, and they are kind of pissed because you don't want them to be a part of it. It's like you decided to take your focus off someone and you gave them the cold shoulder. You ain't my friend no more. You ain't my lover no more. You ain't my family member no more. You cut someone off. You disowned them. You no longer associate with them. There's a disassociation. And this person's pissed. They're pissed because you're giving them the cold shoulder. They're pissed that you don't care anymore. They're pissed because they now feel ignored by you or rejected. They're pissed because you're aloof. And they could feel kind of chained to this. Chained because they're trying to break the cycle and they're having a hard time. Yeah, they could be having a hard time breaking the cycle from being jealous to being happy for you. Okay. All right, so that was a little bit of like all over the place. I'm actually going to leave this here before it gets too confusing. Have a blessed day, guys.